Two men had a dream on the same night, in the same prison, interpreted by the same prophet. 3 days later, one of them was standing in Pharaoh's palace. The other one was dead. Same night, same prison, same interpreter. Completely different outcomes. And the difference had nothing to do with how long they had been waiting. You have been waiting for the same thing someone near you already received. Same faith, same prayers, same season of asking. And their breakthrough came, and yours has not. And the question you have been carrying, the one you have not said out loud, is this: what do they have that I do not? This video does not answer that question with a formula. It answers it with the story of two men who received divine information on the same night and arrived at completely different destinations 3 days later. Read that again. Part 1. The prison positioned the gift for the exact moment it was needed. Genesis 39:20-23. Joseph's master put him in prison, the place where the king's prisoners were confined. But while Joseph was there, the Lord was with him and granted him favor in the eyes of the prison warden. The warden put Joseph in charge of all those held in the prison. Joseph had been sold by his brothers, falsely accused, imprisoned for a crime he did not commit. And inside that sequence of injustices, the gift was being positioned for the exact moment it would be needed. But here is what nobody told you. The Hebrew construction for the Lord was with him is the same used for God's presence with Abraham in Canaan and Isaac during famine. An active, directional presence that produces specific outcomes in specific environments. The prison was not a delay between the gift and the destiny. The prison was the environment in which the gift was made visible to exactly the people who needed to see it. What looks like the wrong address is often the precise location for the next assignment. Part 2. Two men arrived in the same prison, and both had a dream on the same night. Genesis 41:5. Sometime later, the cupbearer and the baker of the king of Egypt offended Pharaoh. He put them in custody in the same prison where Joseph was confined. Each had a dream the same night, and each dream had a meaning of its own. Two officials, one night, two dreams, one prison. The man with the gift of interpretation was already there, not by accident, by a sequence of events that had positioned him in exactly the right place. Think about that for a second. Genesis 46:7. When Joseph came to them the next morning, he saw that they were dejected. He asked, "Why do you look so sad today?" Joseph initiated the conversation. The gift made him attentive to what others were carrying. He did not wait for the opportunity to announce itself. He noticed the condition of the people around him and asked the question that opened the door. The gift that was going to change his life activated through attentiveness to someone else's need. Not through self-promotion, not through demanding recognition, but through noticing. Now stop. Many of you will push back on this. Good. Because Joseph did not get out of prison by self-promotion. He got out by noticing someone else's need and asking a single question. The gift that was going to change everything was activated through attentiveness to someone else's problem. When was the last time your gift moved in response to someone else's need rather than your own desire for advancement? Part 3. The same interpreter. Completely opposite outcomes. Genesis 40:12-13. This is what it means, Joseph said to the cupbearer. Within 3 days, Pharaoh will restore you to your position. 3 days. Restoration. Genesis 40:18-19. This is what it means, Joseph said to the baker. Within 3 days, Pharaoh will lift off your head and impale your body on a pole. 3 days. execution, same time frame, same interpreter, same divine source. Completely opposite destinations. Joseph did not soften the baker's interpretation. He said what the dream said, and what the dream said was final. Let that land. Two people in the same room received two completely different words from the same God through the same prophet. The difference was not in the dreamer's faith. It was in the content of what God had determined. This is the detail most prosperity teaching cannot accommodate. And the reason this night in prison is so rarely taught in full. Part 4. The moral dilemma nobody teaches from this passage. Many of you will push back on this. Good, because this is where the story becomes genuinely uncomfortable. If God determined the baker's execution before the dream was given, was the dream an act of mercy or cruelty? Did the baker deserve to know? Would you want to know? Tell me in the comments. If you were the baker, would you have wanted Joseph to tell you the truth? Type Amen if you are claiming this, that the God who speaks into your situation is trustworthy, even when what he reveals is not what you hoped to hear. Part 5. Joseph asked to be remembered and was forgotten for 2 years. Genesis 40:14-15. When all goes well with you, remember me and show me kindness. Mention me to Pharaoh and get me out of this prison. Joseph's most vulnerable moment in the entire narrative. He helped the cupbearer accurately. He interpreted the dream correctly. He asked, not demanded, asked, not to be forgotten. Genesis 40:23. The chief cupbearer did not remember Joseph. He forgot him. 2 years passed. The gift worked. The interpretation was accurate. The cupbearer was restored exactly as Joseph said, and the man he helped forgot him for 2 full years. Now stop. This is the most humanly recognizable moment in the story. The faithful use of a gift, the honest request for help, and the silence of being forgotten by the very person whose life you changed. Many of you are living in this silence right now. The gift worked, the help was given, and the person you helped has moved on without looking back. Part 6. The 2 years of being forgotten were not wasted. They were positioning. Genesis 41:1. When 2 full years had passed, Pharaoh had a dream. Not 1 year. 2 full years after the cupbearer forgot Joseph, Pharaoh dreamed. And the cupbearer's memory was activated by Pharaoh's need. Not by guilt, not by Joseph's follow-up, not by any human effort to be remembered. The forgotten man was remembered at exactly the moment the most powerful man in the world needed what only he could provide. Here is what the same night produced for 2 different men. The cupbearer received restoration and forgot the instrument of it for 2 years before the delay served its purpose. The baker received the truth about his execution and was gone in 3 days. Joseph received nothing visible from either interaction and was positioned by both of them to stand before Pharaoh at the exact moment Egypt needed a man who could hear from God. You are not waiting for the same thing the person next to you received. You are waiting for the moment your specific gift reaches the specific ear it was prepared for. The night in prison was the same. The destiny was not. If you want to understand what it looks like when God refuses to remove the obstacle in front of you, because the obstacle is not blocking you, it is positioning you. Watch the video on screen now. A man ran from his assignment and still arrived at the right destination. The route became part of the story. Drop "I receive this" in the comments if you are choosing today to trust that the years of being forgotten are positioning you, not punishing you.